Hello friends, Operator Starsky with a daily update from Kyiv, Ukraine. Today is day 470 of the fascist Russian invasion in our country. 730 Russian terrorists became good in Ukraine in the past 24 hours, according to the General Staff. 18 tanks and 28 artillery systems became even better. Please check out the corresponding footage available at the Ukrainian monitoring channels in Telegram. Also, 15 Russian drones were intercepted by the air defense in the past 24 hours. It was confirmed that armed forces of Ukraine returned back to the January positions in southwest Bakhmut. The defenders keep securing the flanks and began their advance, according to the speaker Anna Maler. The 3rd Assault Brigade operating in Bakhmut reports advancing 1.2 kilometers deep into the enemy-controlled territory in the past 24 hours. Yesterday, the flooding caused by the Russian terrorist act in Kakhovka reached its peak and will be decreasing in the upcoming 3 days. People all around Ukraine collect clothes and other aid for the victims of the Russian ecocide. Thousands of civilian houses were lost because of the terrifying destruction of the dam caused by the Russian terrorists who planted mines in the dam last year and threatened multiple times to set it off. Situation at the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant is stable according to the IAEA. However, the water in the reservoir decreased by almost 3 meters. Realizing how much they screwed up with committing the biggest ecocide in Europe in the past 20 years, the Russians instantly activated all kinds of the informational influencers, copy-pasting 3 main narratives. The UN destroyed the Nord Stream, even though several Russian ships were reported in the area days before the explosion, according to the Danish Coast Guard. Ukraine destroyed the dam because it benefits Ukraine's counteroffensive, obviously by creating thousands of additional internal refugees and making the river harder to cross for the advancing troops. And the Russian invaders who absolutely love nature and respect the rules of war and already blew up a dam in November 2022 would never do such a horrible crime against nature in a foreign country they want to destroy. Just to remind you, last year the Russians even gathered a UN Security Council meeting to bullshit about the biolabs. Also, I received several comments mentioning the dam that was destroyed last year north of Kyiv to stop the Russian tanks from crossing the Irpin River. Just for comparison, this is me crossing the extremely flooded Irpin River, and this is the Dnipro River after the Russians destroyed the Kakhovka Dam mined by them last year. The Russian town of New Tavalzhanka near Belgorod is being controlled by the Russian freedom fighters for already 7 days. The partisans keep posting numerous videos from the ground, interviewing the Russians, even those that were relocated from Luhansk to deal with them. The local authorities in Lviv shared their plans to partially open the airspace for the passengers and cargo airplanes with the humanitarian aid. The World Bank offered their help to Ukraine, initially with calculating all the losses and potential outcome of the Russian committed ecocide, so we could understand the clearer picture. At the same time, the UN and the International Red Cross apparently developed a new agenda. According to this agenda, letting other countries solve their problems on their own makes them stronger. If you feel completely useless but still want to have big salary, there are at least 2 places where you can find a guaranteed employment. My name is Operator Starsky. As always, be safe.